Today we'll cover this problem and that how we can access a Google Sheet in our workflow of Automa, how we can pass through a loop. Let's go for it. First we will create here a Google Sheet. Here is some data for demo. And next create a new workflow. Put here Google Sheet activity, edit its attribute. When you will click on an info logo, you will refer on a page, you will copy her email and go into your Google Sheet. Share with this email to your Google Sheet. If you want to just view your Google Sheet, you can give her a viewer permission. Otherwise, you can also give her editor permission if you want to edit in Automa. By the way, we'll give her a viewer permission. Now we'll copy its ID from URL bar. After copying its ID, put here in a separate sheet ID, and here we will define range. In my case, I'll define here a whole sheet which name is sheet 1. Now I'll connect with the workflow. Now I'll click on a preview data for test is it working or not. You can see here a data of your Google Sheet, which means it's perfectly working. And next you will give here a reference key, which use its reference key to access its data. After reading a Google Sheet, we'll set up here active tab because we want to perform some actions on a current tab. So we'll connect it with the workflow. We'll connect here JavaScript to perform some actions on our data of Google Sheet. Here you will call a function set variable. Its name will be G and value will be Automa set a reference. We'll access our Google Sheet with the Automa reference data. In a keyword, we will give here a Google Sheet. We'll give here a reference key. As we know, it was F, so we'll give her F and save it. Now your data will be assigned to the G variable, and next will be I'll just put here in a sum box just on a Q1 form. First I'll put here delay for just working because we want to know that is it correctly working or not. We can see that it's a variable G to the array, and now we'll access in our workflow this array and we'll choose it later. I'll just remove this delay. We'll connect the loop data and also we'll give the loop break, and we'll copy here a loop ID, paste in a break activity. In between we'll put here some action which will require for form, like I want to fill a phone number or last name as required. I'll just, in my case, I'll put a first name and last. It is some little bit tricky, but I'll try to make it for understandable. You can see here a loop through option. You will select here custom data. In a custom data you will go and insert data, and here you will put insert data. In it you will put here is a variable dot, and now in a loop here will be a loop data mean your row. This loop will be go through your row. I mean, in a first time it will be a first row, in a second time it will go through on a second row, and so on. As we know, our row is also included column, so we'll access our column with the index number. Here is a loop data. Here is a first index mean it's a first column, second index mean second column. First index will be start from 0, 1, 2 and 3 and so on. So here first index mean our first name. I'll put here a JavaScript just separate our data for first and last name. I'll separate here variable first for first double F, and here will be Automa reference data. There will be loop data, loop ID, and next is data. We'll copy same function and paste on another line. First index, and in a second we'll access second index. Okay, now it's assigned a first index, first column and second column. Now in a form activity, after selecting a text box from our website, we'll access a variable for first name double F. As we know, we are going to assign this data in a JavaScript. In the next, it will be last name. Now we'll test it. You can see it's perfectly run. And now in the next run, we'll see here data will be changed. Just to resume this, we'll see it will be changed in the next run. I'll just resume it. As you can see, it has been changed, and this loop will be go through your all rows of your Google Sheet. I hope you understand. If you have any confusion, you can comment below this video. I'll also attach this workflow below this video.